Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I'm in a crappy mood, so let's get started. I thought you'd like it if I shared that. No, it's just morning. I've been working hard. I'm blessed with work. We're happy, but yeah, I am tired. So I just want to get started. Today we're having steak and eggs. Steak, potatoes, and eggs. All-American breakfast. So I got a baked potato left from dinner last night. So I made an extra one when we had dinner. And we want to get that going because I like my potatoes, even though it's fully cooked, I like it sitting in that oil and really getting crispy. So that can take a good 5-6 minutes. That'll be ready to go while it's heating up. And then, no, we're not going to eat the whole thing. Although, I think Jody and I could polish this bad boy off.
Probably.
This is a triangle tip of beef, my favorite cut of meat in terms of value. When I say value, I'm talking about the price to tenderness ratio. You like that?
I do.
Price to tenderness ratio.
Costco.
It's yes, this is Costco. We bought two. We used one for a class. I'm using this one now. So what I want to do is I want steaks, and because I know what you're thinking, that's not a very big steak. You're right. But guess what? We're going to cut 4 steaks. There's 2 each. These are about 2.5 to 3 ounce portions. So we're going to have a nice little 6 ounces of protein for breakfast with our eggs and our vegetables. I've got a nice sauce, again, Costco coconut curry sauce. We're going to splash a little bit of that in with our breakfast. And then I do have some already sliced zucchini. It was left over from class 2, so we didn't cook it all. I just brought it home. It's ready to go. So away we go. Today we're using avocado oil. Oh, Costco! Are you getting the theme? Don't you wish I got paid by Costco? Don't I wish I got paid by Costco? So we're going to get that oil going in both of those. And the bigger skillet, we're adding the potatoes. Because we're going to pile other vegetables on there. And those are sizzling away. My old joke, I wish I got $5 every time I said the words Whole Foods in a cooking class. So, there, another $5. I'm also dealing with another issue. My mother-in-law's mad that salt's all over the place in my kitchen. I'm trying to be a little more conscientious. Not really.
At least while she's here.
My mother-in-law is here, and I love my mother-in-law. I really do. But we tease. Okay, so everything's getting hot. Potatoes like to drink oil, so I'm splashing a touch more in there. Oh, look, quick! Before my mother-in-law can see it. Nice, super hot pan, I know. Touch of oil. Salt and pepper. In fact, today we're just doing salt on our steaks because we're going to get all that beautiful flavor from our coconut curry sauce. These are going to cook quick. These are going to take about 3 minutes aside. I cut them about a 1/2 inch thick. Cooking time based on thickness, not weight. And I'm just going to let those cook for about, like I said, about 3 minutes per side. We're looking for medium rare. Now, all that stuff's done. Let's finish slicing up the rest of our vegetables. I've got my onion, and I just realized before I do that, I do have some baby carrots. They're not really babies. They were manufactured this way. It's a long story. You can look it up. Probably find it along with some other online conspiracy theories. So again, to get them sauteed quickly, I've got to cut them thin. So I'm just working my good knife skills, the same thing we teach at the school every day. And if they get them cut thin, they'll cook quick. And then we'll also have great vision today. We'll be able to see everything clearly. If it only would open up my third eye, not just my eyeballs, that would be so much better. However, and we are cooking for 2 today, of course. Wish you were here. There we go. So those can go in right now, and those will soften up with the potatoes. Just want to get them down in there. Like I said, the big thing for me in the potatoes, even though they're fully cooked, I want to get some of that brown crispiness on there. And I want those carrots to get cooked. So a big skillet so everything gets touching on the bottom of the pan. Yay. And we're eating the rainbow. Damn it. Okay. Let's finish up our other veggies. Wait, we got a road carrot. There we go. The carrots go in first. The zucchini, onions, and peppers go in second. They cook faster, so they go in later. So, as always, my goal is to put everything in the reverse order of how long it takes to cook. Knowing how long things take to cook is part of the function of just good cooking. Carrots being a root vegetable, they're simply going to take longer. It's nothing more complicated than that. If you like me to make it more complicated, I can do that too. Today, we're not worried about it. Salt. Oh, there's salt all over the place. Pepper. And of course, as you all know by now, our ever-present, ever-loving turmeric. The cure for everything. Right. Beautiful little steaks, doing just fine. They're going to be done before the rest of my veggies are done today, so we might be moving those off the plate. I'm going to start preheating my egg pan. You see, we should be getting a nice brown on those potatoes. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I like. Carrots are softening up. And you'll notice that pan is getting really dry of oil, and that's the potatoes just soaking it up. So, remember, Gordon Ramsay isn't watching. Go ahead and splash a little more oil in the pan. And now that's sizzling up, and that's ready for the rest of my veggies. And there's our rainbow of the day. We have baby arugula as our green today, too. So, that'll be part of the fun as well. And I'm sure you're going to hear about this stovetop later, so just get over it. Like I am. Okay, our meats are already starting to firm up. So those are coming out. I told you they cook quick. We'll do some kind of really cool decorative pattern, little cross. Who knows? Who cares? It's all good. And then I just want to speed things up. So, we're going to cheat. Spread those veggies out so I've got more surface area to get things cooked quicker. And all I'm looking for is that zucchini to start to wilt a little bit, those onions to start to change color a little bit, and then we'll be whipping up our eggs. Yeah, I was thinking about doing scrambled eggs, but changed my mind. I've never been a big scrambled egg guy. Omelets, yes. Over easy, yes. Scrambled, not so much. There we go. You can see things are starting to soften up a little bit. That's all we're looking for. So what I'm going to do now is just turn them down. Top them with the regular. One handful for each of us. Notice the precision measurements. Remember, the right amount of food to cook is how much you're going to eat, unless you're planning on making extra, and then make more. But you don't have to measure. So much fun to watch people measure so accurately and still hate the results. So that's one of our messages. Measuring just slows you down. And with all this stuff, the measurements are secondary. How much peppers, how much onions, how much greens. It's all literally how much you're going to eat. It doesn't need to be measured. These are just combinations that are very user-friendly in that sense. So I'm just looking to see that wilt a little bit. I like to get the wilt on the kale. This is baby kale. It's really nice and tender. It's delicious even when it is raw, as opposed to fully mature kale, which can be quite fibrous and a little tough. So here we go. Finishing touches, all this stuff. That pan's turned way down now to a very low simmer, and I'm just letting that nice coconut curry sauce meld in with that. Like curry in a hurry. There we go. There's our rainbow. So let's get our eggs done. Just because we can, we're going to do all 4 eggs at once, so Jody and I can eat at the same time. The trick will be getting them on 2 separate plates, but somehow I think I can manage that based on my vast years of experience as a food service technician. A little extra butter because I don't care, and away we go. So the only reason I was thinking about scrambled eggs was just so we could cook all 4 eggs at once. But then I just said, the heck with it, we're just going to make them this way anyway. They'll take a little longer to cook because I've got the pan with a lot more stuff in there, but that's okay. Just let her go. Get all that stuff before my mother-in-law can see it. And we got a moment, so a little cleanup in the meantime. And we are having steak for dinner tonight, just so you know. Yes, I'm going to be home for Valentine's Day, and I do plan on cooking. Don't look at my fridge. Very personal. Okay. Start plating up. Again, we've got our potatoes in there. We've got our other nice assorted vegetables. I actually heard recently that in China they've actually crossbred rice and carrots to create an orange rice to increase the amount of vitamin A in the Chinese diet. I didn't read that online. I actually heard that from someone who works in health and nutrition. I'd like to check that out. It's such a recent story, but Chinese people have a problem going blind at an early age because they don't get enough vitamin A. It's not prevalent in the food sources there. So it's been created. What did we think about that? It's entirely up to you. But I think the most important thing to remember is the world is weirder than we know. I don't know why I'm talking about that, but it sounds like fun. I'm drying those plates out. My eggs are almost set. My coffee's ready. My planets are in alignment. My appetite is huge because I'm literally half an hour later than usual. And this is my morning ritual. This has been my morning ritual now for 4 years. It was in response to getting diagnosed with cancer. I'm glad to report that that is non-issue these days. I'm doing well. And one could argue that this had a lot to do with it, and one could argue that it had nothing to do with it. In my case, it works. So here we go. We've got 4 eggs. Just going to cut that in half, trying not to break the yolks. Oh, and look, he managed to pull it off. Oh my goodness. Thanks for watching, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you. Cook together. That's the great celebration. Enjoy each other in the kitchen. Make it happen. Make some good food. Make sure it's important that you're sharing your life with each other every day of the year, but especially this weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.